Hey to my YouTube friends, I wanted to talk to you today and share with you 3 things that I wish I knew early on in my YouTube monetization journey because I think that it'll really help you along your journey. And these are things that might have saved me some time, a little bit of stress, and maybe even some burnout. And if you're just starting on your YouTube journey and you're stuck somewhere between the 0 and the 1,000 subscriber mark, I hope that this video will be encouraging to you and give you some clarity because no one really ever talks about how tough this journey is and when you're not growing as fast as you hoped you would. So let's get into it. We all know that people have a big goal of joining the YouTube Partner Program, right? And that's when you can start earning money on your videos from ads. And in order to do that, you have to be invited by the YouTube Partnership Program and you have to meet certain qualifications. And so the ultimate one is the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch time hours. Now the 4,000 watch time hours have to be done within a year period, 365 days. Sounds really doable, right? But here's the catch. You cannot roll those hours over every year. You have to do that every year, 4,000 watch hours in the time period of 365 days. You can actually lose your monetization if you fall short or below that threshold. I've seen it happen to some other small channels. Right now, I'm getting close to my 1,000 viewers or subscribers, and I'm so excited about that, but my watch time is really taking longer, but that's okay. It just means that I have to be more intentional about the content that I'm creating. And that brings me to the first thing that I wish that I knew last year when I started this journey, and that's to let go of the pressure to be great. If I could go back, I'd tell myself you don't need to be an amazing YouTuber off the bat. You don't have to be great. You just need to start. And when I first began, I was really kind of worried about looking professional, having perfect lighting, having all the fancy gear, and editing like a pro. But guess what? Most people are not showing up for perfection. They're showing up for the value that you have to offer, and they want to learn something. They want to feel inspired, and they want to connect with you. And here's the truth. I had to learn that comparison can kill creativity. It's easy to look at big YouTubers and think, why don't my videos look like that? But most of those creators have been doing this for years. In fact, did you know that statistics show that 90% of new YouTubers will quit within the first 6 months? And most of the reason for that is because of burnout. It's because of slow growth, and it's because they have a lack of direction and they get really discouraged. So if that's you, take the pressure off. Show up as yourself, not somebody else. And trust me, your people will find you. Another thing I want to share with you that I wish I had done differently, I would not start with long videos. When I started, I thought longer videos was more watch time hours. Technically, that is true, but if you're not engaging people and they're not watching your videos all the way through, then you're not going to get those watch time hours. I learned that short videos, anywhere from 4 to 7 minutes, are gold when you're starting out. They're easier to make for you, and they're easier for your audience to finish, and they're easier for you to improve quicker. So here's what I would do first. I would start with short, impactful videos. Master your delivery in under 7 minutes. Gradually increase the length after hitting that 1,000 subscriber mark and building a loyal audience. Once your audience trusts your content, they'll stick around for longer videos. But early on, I learned less is more. And the third point that I want to share with you is stop forcing content just to stay consistent. I have done it. I have posted just to post. I've chased some trends. I've copied things that I thought were working for other YouTubers. And I believe that your audience can tell that. Consistency is important, but even more important is creating content that aligns with your message and what your audience wants. So give yourself permission to slow down if you need to. Use the time to brainstorm, to reflect, to get a clear vision of why you're making videos in the first place. And you don't want to wake up 6 months from now burned out, off on a tangent with your videos and wondering why your growth is stalling. So if you're starting from scratch or you're just starting over, you don't have to be perfect, just improve as you go. And number 2, start with shorter videos to build your confidence and your retention. And number 3, don't create content out of pressure, create it out of purpose. This journey is not easy, but it's worth it. Be patient with your process and know that steady, intentional growth beats overnight success every time. Speaking about being patient, did you know that patience is one of the 9 fruits of the Holy Spirit? How many of you ever heard that you shouldn't pray for patience? I know I have, and that is not scriptural. Look in Galatians chapter 5, verse 22, and I'm going to read it from the English Standard Version. Now, some versions will say that patience, they will also use the word long suffering. So let me read it to you. It's, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. So please hit that like button if you've enjoyed this video. Be patient. Let's encourage one another. And I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video.